Welcome back. All right, so today we go from 650 to 641, and today I'm wearing my Baby Metal shirt that I got at their concert about a week ago. And I did see some comments about me wearing Perfect Circle, the t-shirt I had on yesterday, and I love Perfect Circle. Everything Maynard is good. That being said, we can go ahead and jump in at 650, and it is a CCM, it is an Islanders, and it is the dark blue Islanders when they had the four stripes, which of course signifies their four straight Stanley Cups in the early 80s. And it's one of those things where it's not that these jerseys are ugly, they're just okay. They don't really stand out. You can see why the Islanders went back to their original colors eventually, but they did have a definite time period where they went with the darker blue, which was fine, I guess, but yeah, it just ends up here at 650. At 649, this is ridiculous. So I think this one has to be in the thumbnail, doesn't it? Yeah. So the most American jersey, check. And that includes the Team USA jerseys. Team USA jerseys have nothing on this one. Like, this is just... I think officially you could probably send this up a flagpole in Texas. I think you could. But yeah, 649, the Texas Stars... And when I got this one from the AHL site, I believe it was the last one they had in stock. This was one of those ones that I absolutely had to have. It's just, when I see a jersey that's this over the top, I have to have it. Yes, it's 649th. I acknowledge it's not the most beautiful jersey, but I'm glad I have it. That's one of the things. Having jerseys in this region of the countdown doesn't mean I regret buying them or anything. 648. It is a St. Louis Blues Reebok. It's the piping. The piping is why it gets a lower ranking. This is a Doug Weight jersey. I got this one from Full Moon Jerseys on eBay, which I haven't used in a long time because anything NHL related I have from them. So they definitely helped with my collection, though. A lot of jerseys I have were from Full Moon, and I got them for pretty cheap. But yeah, so St. Louis Blues Reebok. I love the colors of the Blues, but the striping, the piping on this, I never quite understood what Reebok was going for here, and that's why we lost the Dallas Stars star logo, because it didn't work with the piping, which is an incorrect way of looking at it. Means that they had to change their design, not the Stars, in my opinion. All right, we're up to what, 657, 647 now. 647. Dallas. It's the other word mark. So this again, it does look like a university jersey. It still has the beautiful Stars logo on the shoulder, because where else would you have it? Not on the front. But yeah, this once again, much like the white one that I talked about, when I got it, I was like, it looks better in person, and it does. Have you seen me wear it in a video? Nah. If I'm going to talk about Dallas, I generally do not wear the word mark jerseys. At some point in time, maybe. I don't know if it's been long enough that I can throw this on and people are like, I actually like that. But yeah, I was never a big fan of the word mark, and I was quite glad when they did do the rebrand, because the word mark jersey went away. All right, 646. Sorry, Islanders. And it does feel like I kind of pick on the Islanders, but look at this. Like, and I like the... This is, again, I like the jersey just fine, but I can't look at this compared to others and say, well, it should be higher up. It is very orange. It is very Islanders. It's a third jersey they wore back in the day. This is a coho, so that means the strings actually are good for something. Although I don't think these are the original strings that came with it. I'm going to just say, I think these probably were replacement strings, but that's fine. It does happen. So you can see the K there from the coho. And yeah, I mean, is it a serviceable jersey? Sure. Would I be happy to see the Islanders bring it back? Oh, I'd be overjoyed to see this come back. This would be interesting in a Fanatics. But alas, not happening. Not as of yet. 645. So the World Cup of Hockey, they tried. This was Team Europe. This was when it was, okay, we have some superstar players who who are from countries, there's a better way of putting it, from countries that don't have enough hockey players to have an entire team of them for this National Hockey League tournament. So we'll make Team Europe. And of course, Team North America was for North American skaters, so we're 23 and under. The whole thing was weird, and then Team Europe got all the way to the final, which I don't think helped the hype for the final either. Word of caution for people for the Olympics that are going to be like, I can't wait till USA and Canada meet in the gold medal game. I wouldn't be surprised if neither of them get to the gold medal game. It's just that's the nature of the beast when it comes to international hockey and the Olympics. But yeah, Team Europe, they did well, but this jersey, it's just flat out weird. It's even split down the middle. Like, what's that about? All right, 644. This Pittsburgh jersey, and I remember Pittsburgh being in the playoffs. I'm trying to remember what year it was they were in the playoffs, and they wore this as their home jersey. And I remember there were a couple of people on the channel that weren't happy that this was the jersey the team chose. So at the start of the playoffs, you let the NHL know what your home jersey is for the playoffs. You cannot switch it. You cannot we'll use our third jersey tonight. You can't. And so this was the one Pittsburgh chose for their home jersey in those playoffs, and it's too much yellow. Like, I keep holding it up higher. It's all yellow. It's yellow with more yellow. And if you like yellow, good. You got more of it on the back. There's all the yellow you could ever want. Even Nashville, I think, is slightly jealous of the amount of yellow on this jersey. So this again is one I don't wear very often. All right, 643. Yeah, 643. It is the jersey. And I think the fact that it's been adopted as kind of I don't want to say inside joke, but the New Jersey Devils have fun with this now. I have the hat to go with the jersey. The thing I'm missing is I need like pants and shoes that have a label like that on it too. But at any rate, the other problem this jersey has, other than the obvious, is that the striping is almost exactly the same as the Chicago jersey you haven't seen as of yet. One interesting note, of course, is the 3 Stanley Cups on the inside of the neck, but you can't see that when you're wearing it. So it's another... I still do not understand putting like fun little details where no one can see them. It's your inside secret. Who cares? You can't see it, especially if you're paying extra money, if any of that costs more to make. But, I mean, it's a word mark. It's jersey for jersey on a jersey. So... yeah, it's a 653 for the jersey. All right, 652. Chicago Blackhawks, this is the style they wore in the 60s. I also have a Mitchell and Ness that was from this same era, almost, a little bit different. The Mitchell and Ness one I didn't include in the countdown because the logo is the wrong colors. And it throws me every time I look at it, that the logo is the wrong color. This is something with Mitchell and Ness. So I know the NHL store sells these Mitchell and Ness, and you would think that I'd just say, well, they're fine, they're good. They're all the wrong colors. I've seen them in stores. And the second wave of them, I thought, well, maybe they get the colors right. Nope. And I don't know what it is, but the colors are never right on those jerseys. And the Mitchell and Ness version of this, the colors are off. So this is the old logo, of course, for Chicago, and it's got the C with the tomahawks down here. It's okay. It's one of those ones, too, that it's not ugly. It's okay. It's kind of weird to have this piece of fabric in behind the strings. It is a CCM. It's a Heroes of Hockey. It is, this is Dennis Hull, I do believe. So, yeah, I think number 9. I think number 9 was Dennis Hull. So, at any rate, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry, Chicago fans, before you guys leave a bunch of hate. The Chicago jerseys, the current ones, are very highly rated. This one, not so much. All right, 651. So the last one, and rounding out this part of the countdown today, the Winnipeg Jets Reverse Retro 1.0. All they had to do was make this one white. I think if this one had been white, or if this dark blue color had been the prominent color, and then you recolored this circle here to white, maybe with a light blue outline like this, I think there's a good jersey here. The problem is it's covered in gray. And there's more gray on the back if you feel like there's not enough gray on the front. It's kind of a fail. I think of all of the first round of reverse retros, this is the easiest one to find. This one in Toronto's are probably the easiest one to find. It is not a coincidence. Both teams chose gray, and neither of them sold. So whoever in the marketing department made that decision, that was a mistake. And it's too bad because the logo is fantastic. It is chain stitched. So it is chain stitched on there. It's really nicely done. But sadly, it is this bland gray. It's not even a fun gray. Is there a fun gray? Maybe a lighter gray, maybe. I guess. Like a Megatron gray. That's more of a silver. But anyways, yeah, so there you go. From 650 to 641. I think this is going swimmingly, don't you? So, again, I enjoy putting these together. I enjoy going through the collection, talking to all you fine people on the internet about the collection, where I got all these and all that fun stuff. So continue to tune in. I will continue to make these. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. That being said, I'm done for now. I will talk to you again soon.